Sol Deo Gloria. Anything you want to say to Chris Roberts, CIG, or the people on the internet?
Yes, to Mr. Roberts. It's your show. We're out of time, so wrap it up.
Whoa.
Ooh, whoa,
Whoa.
that's topical. I
What?
like it. That's brave.
Open Comms Radio. Your radio for open communication in the verse. Whether you're a Nix or Pyro or Stanton, we're coming to you through the space waves, directly into your eardrums. Me, Jar Jar Jabroni, coming to you every Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Pacific, and my good friend and friend of your mother, Duke Lato II. Dookie baby, how you doing?
I'm doing good, Jar Jar. The couch is clean. My mind is dirty. I'm ready to open the comms and get some people in here.
Oh yeah, dude, me too, me too. But we can't rush into these sorts of things, okay?
Obviously, that's why we took our time getting started tonight.
Look, sometimes you gotta stretch, you know. Sometimes you gotta sit a few rounds out.
hmm You want to pull a hammy?
Yeah, and that must have been what CIG's been doing, because for the last few weeks it feels like they've been sitting on their hands, sitting on their thumbs. Wouldn't you agree, Duke?
Yeah. I mean, they're pretty tight-lipped over there. Doesn't seem to be a whole lot going on, which makes you think maybe there's a whole lot going on, but
Hmm.
but we just don't know about it. I don't know.
Yeah, tonight's show is going to be full of surprises and twists and turns, unless you read the roadmap roundup. In which case there will be no surprises, but you know that you're in for a good time this evening, because it seems as though CIG's been holding out on us.
Could be, or they might just
Yeah,
be about to deliver things that they said they were delivering months ago. But
3 years
with this
ago.
with Star Citizen, that's pretty much the same thing. You know,
Look,
it's an
look how,
abusive
how
relationship, and we're all living it.
yeah,
Okay.
we're all living it every day, in and out,
Yeah.
popping in. Some of us more than others. A lot of
Yeah.
reasons to go into the game.
Thank you,
Maybe.
Daddy. May I have another?
Yeah. Wow. That's Duke's speak for saying he enjoys PvP.
No, I would never say that. I would say P versus P.
P versus P.
P versus
P
P.
versus P. Duke's favorite kind of gameplay in Star Citizen, and our topic for tonight, Duke.
It is. Well, I mean, kind of. Doesn't necessarily have to be.
No, and maybe CIG doesn't want to have PvP in their game. Maybe they've decided that they'd rather just break it and be done with it,
Yeah.
and just make Squadron 43 a Star Citizen experience.
Oh God.
Yeah, because in addition to all the other goodies we're going to get to later in the show when we go through the roadmap roundup, we will also be starting the show talking about the new super heavy armor. The new super heavy armor is obviously in that bundle. They released a Damascus steel pattern on the gun and on the armor, which I really appreciate. I don't know
Good.
how you feel about that, Duke, but I thought it was wicked cool.
It's pretty cool.
Yep. They can improve it only by making it purple, I say. But you're
Yeah.
entitled to your own opinions.
But wait, are you actually colorblind? Let's go back to that. That came up, I think, during the last show, and
I am.
that was eye opening.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. I don't see a lot of colors. I don't see like we're on the radio right now, but like blues and purples and olives and like navies. It's like the in between colors that I don't see. So like I can
Okay.
see you and I can see like a street light. But if you're
Yeah.
like this is olive, I don't see
Right.
it.
You're like I
And
don't get that.
and apparently a lot of things that are blue I think are purple and I like them.
Oh. Okay. So
Yeah.
that's why, as Wicked points out frequently, that's why your purples are so mismatched.
Yeah. Sometimes. I know what to
But
get now though. Now I know
for
what works.
someone for someone who sees so few tones, that would beg the
Mhm.
question, what's your problem with my wife?
I have no problem with your wife, Duke. I think she's a sweet lady. She's lovely, and I think excellent in academia. Okay.
Okay. All right. And let's ask some questions here. What's our question for tonight?
Oh, our question this week is: will the super heavy armor break PvP?
Ooh,
Yeah. Now, if you're me and you're walking around in purple armor, uh, you're not really worried about PvP being broken or not.
right,
Just is what it
right.
is.
Because everyone sees you, they're all going to take shots.
It's not the purple. It's the fact that the helmet I like has a light on the back of the head. So like we go to these PvP things, I'm in the back, dude. I'm not. If I turn around and run away, they'll cap me.
Right.
Yeah. But if you got the
Well,
super
that's
heavy
good. Yeah.
armor, you don't have to worry about that. It's made
Yeah.
for combat. It is made for mowing down fools. And I think most importantly, it's the gun, the minigun that
Yeah.
comes with this armor.
Yeah. It's all about the gun. I mean, if you're in the armor, you're not really seeing the armor, but you're seeing that big honking gun,
Hmm.
uh, shooting out some bullets.
Infinite.
Lots and lots and lots and lots and
Infinite, dude. I,
lots.
s- I saw someone playing it. It may as well be
I
infinite
I was
because you can
surprised. I
shoot that
mean,
thing for like 2 minutes.
obviously it's not in live yet, but yeah, I was surprised. Like, oh, they haven't implemented any sort of overheat or anything on that. Because yeah, you just hold the mouse button down and keep going.
It feels like, from what I gathered, that backpack that's on the back of it. Do they want you like to have a partner load that backpack from the back,
No,
like in Helldivers?
no, that would add another year to the development if we got into that.
If it required someone to reload it or for you to take off the backpack to reload it, I mean
That
that'd
would
be
be pretty
cool because
cool.
it needs a weakness. It needs a hitch.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I imagine the reload must be massively long. Um, I haven't seen that in any videos, though. I've only seen them. I saw them doing the whole grabbing the med pens out of the backpack and using them, but
Yeah.
yeah, but no
You know who it
reloading.
looks like is in Fallout, the Brotherhood of Steel and that
Oh
power
yeah,
armor. Yeah,
yep,
it gives me those vibes.
yeah. But they arrived at it independently, though. It's totally it's a coincidence.
Yeah. Yeah, it was actually Chris Roberts' idea. He thought about it when he was playing Wing Commander.
Okay, and then the good people making Fallout saw that and they said,
Yeah.
"That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Let's put
Well,
that in
because
our game."
yeah, Star Citizen and Squadron 42 have been in development for a long time. A lot of games have
Right.
come and gone.
That's true.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, this is
Funny,
we should
funny
do one of
enough.
those montages right now with like all the games that were released and then died while we were waiting for
Oh,
Star
geez,
Citizen.
that's a video in the
Play that
making. Is
Sarah
what that is.
McLachlan music and yeah.
Well, I can't play that anymore, but that's a different story. What are you gonna do, Duke?
What are you gonna do?
Ring up another caller, I guess. We're gonna invite this guy up here. First one in the audience tonight. First one in our hearts. You know him, you love him, Duke.
Sol Deo Gloria.
Ooh, that's even better than when Jar Jar does it.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
proud of you. Good job, Duke.
no problem. I took my shirt off
So,
for that one just to get ready.
will the super heavy armor break PvP?
Uh, I don't know, but the videos are really cool. That thing just mows down people. It's crazy.
So yes, it will.
Yeah, but I
But it'll
haven't
look cool,
seen.
so we don't care.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I haven't seen two of them go head to head though. Have you?
I've
Ooh.
not. That's very interesting.
Yeah.
Someone
So
needs to get
what
on
happens
that.
when you get two of them going after each other? Is it just a battle
Yeah.
of attrition at that point?
Well, I could also hold the minigun without the armor, right?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. I assume. Why wouldn't
I
I
don't
be
know.
able to?
I know you can have it without the backpack, I think, because isn't the backpack like extra ammo or something? I'm talking on my ass. I don't know.
The one I saw, they would go into inventory and load the big magazine boxes into
Yeah.
that backpack. So
Okay.
I don't know that you can actually shoot it without the backpack.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'm looking at the backpack now in a video, and you can actually see the bullet, um, the magazines, if you will, that stack up along the back.
Mhm.
Looks like 1, 2, looks like
I
4
think
of
it
them
holds
can get
4,
held in
right?
there. Yeah,
Mhm.
interesting.
And you just hold down trigger.
Yeah.
You just hold that thing down and it just goes for as long as you're holding the trigger down.
Yeah, it's like an A10 Warthog, man. It was just chewing everything up.
So maybe you're right, Charger. Maybe you can have someone load it in the back
Right? Why not?
now that I'm looking. But you know what'll happen? They'll
What's
go to
that?
load it, and then you will be shot forward like 300 meters.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll fall
And
through
they'll
the floor.
yeah, yeah, exactly. That's how they're gonna balance the game. CIG is just gonna fill it with some bugs.
It'd be funny if someone could sneak up behind it and go into loot mode, and instead of loading it, is
Oh,
unloading it.
yeah. Good
Ooh,
thinking.
hey, maybe you can.
Yeah.
That's why you have sneaky armor. Invisible armor? They put a
Are
little
we gonna have
cloaking in there.
invisible armor?
I mean, what would we, forget this super heavy armor. Everything is going to break the game. You can make the art. We could talk about this about anything. Any new PvP feature they put in.
How about armor with like a jetpack? Go full Mandalorian.
Dude, why not? We have
Well,
fire
this one
extinguishers.
doesn't this one have that though? The video I saw was someone jumping
No, really?
out of a Corsair maybe,
Yeah.
and right before he hit the ground, I saw jetpacks firing off the feet to slow his
Yep.
descent.
Yep.
You're making that
I don't
up.
think you can
No,
fly
I'm
with
not
them, but
making it up.
You're making
no,
it up.
just like the Atlas, like the Geos, they have that too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
but
probably
they
the
don't
same
have
exact thing.
rockets on them, do they?
Yeah. You
Yeah,
You
definitely
never
can
you
jump in
never
them.
Yeah, but all
and
those
you can
effects never work, so you never see it fire.
no,
Well,
no,
that's a
no,
different
no.
story. They're still there.
You think
Oh,
they're just jumping like frogs?
You see how slow that you move in that suit of armor, though? That
you
the guy was
do
in
Right.
a
you do
full
move
sprint, and it
slow.
took him 20 minutes to get across the map.
Yeah. That
Well,
is
that's
true.
good, right?
So you can just outrun them is the idea, I suppose. Just don't fight them, and then wait till you trap them, and you got like 12 of your buddies, and then you all throw those new plasma grenades at him.
Are you slow to turn and stuff too?
Yeah, everything's pretty clunky, chunky.
As it should be though, because
It's
I
Yeah.
thick.
mean, it's kind of like getting in a mech, isn't it? Like, really, what's the difference?
It's not much different than the Atlas. I mean, it's faster than the Atlas, but it's the same kind of feel as you're
Yeah.
kind of plodding along and not moving real fast.
Yep. Yep. How do you feel about it though? You did you get one?
I did not. No,
Okay, there it is.
I'm not spending any money this month on the game.
There you
Why?
go.
Why is that?
Good, good,
Tell us
good. Shh,
more.
Duke,
What
Duke,
what
let him
what
know.
made you say that?
Well, my subscription went through, so I guess that's technically not true.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
gonna say,
no,
yeah, you
never
did.
never mind. Just
He
fucking
already got a
yeah.
free kitten paw or whatever the thing they're
Because
giving out
I
is.
subbed on somebody's Twitch instead of paying for the game this month.
Thank you, Soul.
Okay. All
Of
right.
Soul
course.
All right.
Soul is one of our very first subscribers here at Open Comms Radio. We have a sub button. You guys can sub. I'm still figuring out what to do with it. Exactly what I'm gonna do with it. But we're throwing on some emoji and we're doing all kinds of stuff. So
Mhm.
it's gonna develop as it goes. I don't even know, Soul. I couldn't find how to see who subs to it. I've been looking for a week. It tells me how many, but I'm like, oh, like because like you subbed, I wasn't on when you subbed, so I didn't
No.
get a notification, you know.
And I didn't get the Chotsky either, but I don't care. I didn't do it for that. So
What tchotchke are you supposed to get?
the drop. So I don't know if you were participating. Yeah, you must have been
Oh, you
because
should
my
have.
counter was going up.
Yeah,
But
totally.
yeah, because you weren't live when I subbed, I don't think it counts. But I don't care because I'm here to
Look,
support the show, not to support CIG's giving away stupid little boxes.
we're learning. We're learning and we're
Sol
growing.
Deo
Thank you so.
Gloria. I
There
think
you
we're gonna have
go.
Thank you.
to Gonna have to make a new soundbite.
Me and
Yep.
Hobo. I know Hobo subbed as well. So
Yeah, he did. He did. And if you'd like to sub, you can come onto Twitch, give us a little sub button, or just give us a little follow wherever you are, like and subscribe. And guys, tell your friends about the show. You like the show, send it to some buddies. And if you don't have any friends, we'll just sit back and relax. Okay.
And remember to tell your friends that this was a call-in show, so they can join the show whenever they want when we're live. Just hop into the Discord, raise your hand up in the air so we know you want to speak, and then
Yep.
we'll bring you up onto the couch here, and you can share your deepest, darkest fears with the rest of the internet.
Well, someone in
uh,
chat is writing incredible levels of inaccuracy tonight, and they have their hand up, so I may as well invite them
Incredible.
up here.
Yeah, but the question is incredible, like for the world or for us? Because I'd say,
For us, we're doing
that,
pretty good.
yeah, we do pretty well for us, aren't we?
Yeah. I think
All right,
we're batting low, but we're up there. You know
all
what I'm
right. Well,
saying?
let's get this guy up here, so I guess we can be corrected, set the
Yep.
record straight.
Cosmic Hobo, welcome to Open Comms Radio, your Star Citizen call-in show. Cosmic Hobo, is the super heavy armor gonna break PvP?
Oh, it'll break things at first, but I think people will adapt to it.
Okay.
It'll be an annoyance, and I do think it's going to need to be nerfed. But I just want to point out a couple of incorrect statements made by the Open Comms team tonight that
Okay.
Yes,
need to have some corrections.
these
Um,
accusations.
First off, yes, you're supposed to reload it as a separate individual. You're not supposed to be able to reload it yourself.
There we
Yeah.
go. Fuck yeah, dude.
Listen, I'm a
Two,
purist, so I don't go into the PTU. Okay, it's not real until it's delivered to live.
Two, no, you cannot use the minigun without the armor
I
because
told you.
the
Okay,
ammo
so
feed
what you
is
really meant
connected
to
to the armor.
say, what you really meant to say was that Duke Leto had a lot of inaccuracies tonight.
I believe it was Jar Jar though that said you could
No, that
use
was one of
the.
mine too. It's all my
Oh,
bullshit.
well, okay. Duke had a number of accuracies tonight,
I try my best to use a lot of words, but not really say much.
That's
and
wise.
while I haven't seen the so-called um, jet boots, I don't think that's a thing, but I haven't seen it dropped out of a ship yet, so
What?
maybe. As in when you fall and then supposedly slow your stop with the jets. No,
Yeah.
I don't think that's a thing, but I haven't
Soul saw
seen it
that.
dropped out of a ship yet.
Are you calling you're calling Soul a liar?
All right. I'll
Sol
let Duke
Deo
provide the
Gloria.
evidence.
All
But
right.
yeah, no, I
Um,
think it will be really going to be game changing for a lot of FPS PvP because so much of FPS PvP right now is run fast, shoot first. And if your target doesn't die in like a millisecond, then
mm,
you die. And that's going to be a hard thing to adapt to, which means I think you're going to see a lot of solo super heavy armor folks in their nice, pretty Damascus steel armor for the first few weeks. And then they're going to realize they can't fucking do anything because they're just clomping along and then get surrounded and killed.
Yep. I think so too.
good. Murder
I,
those
I
whales.
I think it won't be that hard to kill them. Were you guys fortunate enough in the aughts to play Call of Duty? I think Modern Warfare 2 was when they introduced the Juggernaut. Did you guys ever play that?
Yeah,
Nobody?
I
Not
did.
me.
My gosh, that was the most fun, if you recall. And then like even Halo has modes with like a Juggernaut and stuff. All those FPS games had like a Juggernaut mode. So this isn't a foreign. This isn't too foreign in FPS games in general.
Well, if you want foreign and juggernauts, did you ever play Army of Two?
No, dude. It was one of. It's just like I just missed it.
Uh, I loved
I
that
know.
game. It
It's
was
my vibe.
niche. It was short. I played it with my best friend, and we had a blast with it. It was just a really short game, unfortunately. Like both the first and I think they had a sequel to it. They were just really short games that didn't really bring a whole lot to the table, but they were fun for what they were. A great like blockbuster game for the time.
Yep. I had that feeling after playing Resident Evil 5.
Really?
It was just, yeah, my friend I played it with was just like, well, that's over.
I felt like it was
We just
far
moved
too
on.
long to be something like that. Like, that was kind of a long game,
No.
wasn't it? Oh, okay. It's been years, so I don't
I mean,
remember.
maybe it is, but when you're 14,
Oh,
to
yeah.
bang that out in a weekend, come on. Well, anyone got anything else to add here before we bring up our next guest?
I just wanted to say when I was 14, there weren't video games yet.
Wow.
What are you, like, 80? Because, like,
Right?
video games have been around since the 80s,
Mm-hmm.
70s. All right, old
No,
man.
I'm old
Might you
man.
beat
Are
Wicket
you
for being
like
the
a
oldest
vampire or
guest
something?
that we have?
Oh my God. Soul's a soul, baby.
It's an old
Soul's been
soul.
around for hundreds of
He's
years.
an old soul.
Yeah. Soul's just
Uh,
some guy died and he's haunting his computer or something.
yeah.
Well, we were writing our own games in CPM, so and on the PDP-11. That's my video games.
Oh,
Are you having a
I don't
stroke?
know
What
what
are you
any of
saying?
those words mean, right? What?
Exactly.
yeah, that's making things up now.
What are these
Remember when you
words,
had
old
to
man?
dial a phone by pushing a real button
I remember
That I
that.
do remember.
or turning
It
a
wasn't
dial?
fun. Oh, that
I
was even
mean,
less fun.
my grandma had one of those.
Yeah. Anyway,
Modern Warfare 3 in the story, says Broccoli Rob. Modern Warfare 2 in those little levels. Oh, little levels, Broccoli Rob. Well, Broccoli Rob, why don't you come on up to the couch here? Cosmic Hobo, scoot on down. Scoot on
Yep.
down for me.
Yep. Scooting.
Broccoli Rob, you can join us here on Open Comms Radio. Broccoli Rob, will the heavy armor break PvP?
Probably at first, but I think there are a few bugs that if they squash those, it'll be pretty even pretty quick.
Wow.
Bugs. You think the bugs are what's keeping or what's making this thing break, not the actual existence of it.
Yeah, no, I think we're gonna hit the. So right now you can go into your inventory and drag a med pen to the like hand slot, and then you can heal yourself that way. That does not look like intentional gameplay. If it is, that's very cumbersome and sloppy. So I'm assuming it's
Uh-huh.
not supposed to be that way.
Right?
Uh,
So you think they're
so
going to make it so you cannot grab anything, or they're going to make
yeah,
it easier?
so you're not going to be able to heal yourself.
Gotcha. So someone
They
else will
shouldn't
have
be
to
able
heal
That's
to.
you.
that's
Yeah.
what
Yeah,
they, if I
that's how it's
recall, that's what they
pitched.
said.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right. You're not imagining that. That is what they pitched, is that you had to have someone else heal you, or you have to like get out of the armor to heal yourself.
Makes sense. I'm watching a video of a guy destroy a gladius with the minigun.
yeah, I
Hell
think it'll
yeah.
be because we actually went up against one. Someone got one into 4.9 for some reason, and
Okay.
I don't know if like damage mitigation was off or what, but we were not able to do anything to him.
Not even with grenades.
We the moment he saw us, we were deleted. It was like less than a second.
Well, he that probably wasn't ready though. You know what I mean?
It
That was
wasn't.
probably an invincible armor. Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't put too much stock into that. Interesting that he pulled it in there though, or they pulled it in there.
They didn't purge it from the loot pool when the patch went live, because they pulled it, because they pulled Siege of Orison. But they in typical sloppy fashion, they forgot to pull it out of the loot pool. So you could find miniguns still for a while then, even in the boxes. Never did find the armor, but I heard you could find it.
I was gonna say, armor aside, the gun, if it's tooled correctly, was just like absolutely deleting. Like it was
I,
nothing.
bel- I believe it. Like I said, I'm watching a video of a guy in his hangar just deleting a gladius.
Yeah, just tissue paper.
It took, let me see, 16. Yeah, it took him about uh, 40 seconds to completely destroy a gladius.
And those are ballistic guns, right? So your
Yeah.
shields wouldn't even do anything to them as of right now, right? Would shields
Shields,
yeah, they like 100% or 90% protect against ballistics?
they cut the ballistic damage pass through to like 40%. So they stop like 60%
Okay,
of the damage from a
stop
ballistic
60%.
weapon. Something
Is
like
this
that.
a ballistic gun?
Yeah.
It is ballistic. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so your shields wouldn't even do much. Because then I'm thinking, like, if we have guns like this in FPS, we need shields, FPS shields. Because
Oh, God.
this is just gonna, like I said, they just
That's
hold
a
down the trigger.
whole new can of worms.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
what are we doing? Like, what game are we making, PvP wise?
Sounds like
You're
you're heading
making
towards
bring a
Halo, I
squad with a
guess.
diverse loadout game.
Bring a
That
squad
would
with a
be
diverse
that would be
loadout.
nice.
So why can't we have
Yeah.
shields in there?
That is
So-
diverse.
What I think we're not seeing everything that's going to be in the game yet.
Yeah,
They're obviously they're dropping
naturally.
in piecemeal. I think when we get FPS radar scanning, that thing is you're gonna see him walking at you from a kilometer away, and you're gonna know exactly where he is, and you're gonna be able to keep stuff between you and him until you're able to get close enough to him without
Mhm.
It's not everything is going to be Modern Warfare 2 sprinting around the map until you see someone and then first one to left click wins.
Well, wait, what? I'm gonna knife him in the neck. I'm gonna disable him. What do you mean? I'm gonna get
That would
close
be
up to
pretty
him
cool.
and do what? He's clad in this huge, super heavy armor. What can I do?
Get close, do a little bit of damage, run off. If he doesn't have a healer standing right next to him, then he's taking damage and he has to back off. If he has a healer next to him, you shoot the healer.
Put a
Yeah.
boom tube in his chest.
Boom tube.
Yeah, boom tube him. Done. Like that'll delete most things. I'm sure it'll delete the super heavy too.
But like him walking around with once FPS scanning comes on, we walk into Ghost
Yeah.
Arena, like the ruin station. We see
Oh, yeah.
exactly like there's no hiding from him. Or sorry, he's not going to be able to hide from us. Put one
mean,
person in
both,
there with like
but-
light armor, and you sneak up on him. It's done.
What about? Can we have cloaking in game? If we have juggernauts, FPS cloaking.
I think as far as the radar goes, yes.
Not visual.
Okay. Not visually, but radar. Yeah, yeah, like classic. Okay. Real cloaking, Jar Jar. Real cloaking. Well, there's been in addition to the super heavy armor, there, like I said at the top of the show, this is going to be a roller coaster ride. Okay. The first thing I found out after naming the question of the show today was that there are whales in Star Citizen now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's how they keep it funded.
Yep. I thought you knew this.
No, guys.
No,
No, that's not what I'm
different
saying.
kind of whales.
Thank you. I mean whales. I mean mammalian. They're mammals. And
Space whales.
they go. I think that they're in actual space. They're not even in the atmo. From what I saw, they were
They're
flying
in-
in space.
They're in Atmo. What you saw was someone loading it into the sandbox that they managed to start up. They're the whales
Okay.
that are in the game, and I'm prefacing this by saying in the game in 4.10 are only in. I'm here to burst your bubble as
Yeah.
softly as
usual.
possible here. But I can count on one hand how many whales you see, and I could tell you they're about 4 states away from where you're going to see them. So you're not going to get anywhere near them.
So why'd they do that?
Background.
This fucking looks cool, man.
They look cool.
Hobo
They
keeps
do still
bumming
look
me
cool,
out.
but
Can I approach
there's
the whales?
no.
You can't approach them, so they're just always in
No.
the distance.
Right, because it's part of the instance, right? So you couldn't even like
Yeah.
fly to one of your friends. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
They're
just part of the
only
skybox.
no. They are an actual thing. Like they're modeled, they're real, but they're like you kind of look
So
at them
far
through
away.
your scope, and they're all the way over there, and they're only in the Siege
Yeah.
of Orison instance right now,
so they're basically part of the skybox.
basically.
That's cool nonetheless, though.
But they have a model. They have models. They're
Yeah.
real. They have actual models, so they can do with them whatever they want now, instead of putting them in
They
a
don't
clip
they
of
don't
a
seem as
video 4
big
years.
as what we thought they were gonna. Because I mean, They kept saying like, "Oh, you're gonna be able to land on it and like harvest some space barnacles off of its back." But no, it's always just gonna be something in the
Well,
distance or something that you can murder to bring to
no,
that
no, no.
I
fucking
wonder what the frames per
Banu.
second go to when you get close to one of those things.
Yeah.
It's
I
probably
mean,
really
hopefully we'll
simple
get
geometry.
those whale tours. Take us out
It,
on one of those ships.
That'd be
inside the
good.
whale, you sit inside the whale,
Go
and
whaling.
the problem is the whale's the tour guide.
Turn into Space Jonah.
Anyone
Yep.
see that movie that's coming out? Whale Fall? Check out that trailer. It's a movie about a guy that gets swallowed by a whale.
Oh, thought you were
Like
making
Oh,
a
a
I've heard
James
joke
this
about
one
Bond
before.
Windfall.
James Bond movie about
It looks like it's a really
James Bond
bad
gets
movie,
trapped in a whale.
but there's like the scene when he gets eaten by a whale, you're like, "Whoa!" But the rest of it's probably bad.
I believe
All right.
VeggieTales did it first. So
Yep.
That's right.
100%. It's time for a roundup. Roadmap, roadmap, roundup. It's time for a roundup. Roadmap, roadmap, roundup.
Wow.
Every month on this show, we go over the roadmap roundup. Whenever CIG releases a roadmap roundup, and this week we have a theme song.
I like it.
Thanks.
It fits. It works.
I
Road.
feel like there's a little consistency problem with us doing it saying we do it every month. But
Well,
sure,
we do.
all right.
We do it every month, starting this month.
Starting
Yeah,
now.
okay, fair enough.
Hey, Duke, but I want to ask you. You should start writing some things down of the things that we're doing for the show.
Oh shit. Okay.
Like if I say
On
we're
Duke?
doing it every
Okay.
month, write it down, please.
All right. Okay.
Notable changes for August 12th, 2026. Alpha 4.11. Top item. Nix 1.
Nix!
Yay!
Next.
Still
One.
more to land in Nix.
Finally.
Yeah. Duke, do you have the thing open?
I do. I do
Can
have
you
the
give it a
thing
read
open.
there?
The notable changes, the Nix.
Yeah.
All right. Nix 1 is a coreless planet that orbits closest to the Sun in the Nix system. Once considered impossible to terraform, Nix 1 has undergone a drastic transformation thanks to new experimental technology developed by Genesis Terraforming, and now features a robust ecosphere capable of supporting a wide diversity of life. This card has been set to tentative. Ooh.
Very good, Duke. Very good. Very good.
Genesis!
So, next one.
Genesis.
We're getting
Genesis
there.
is
We're getting
planet
there. We
forbidden.
haven't gotten
Okay.
there yet.
All right. All
It
right. I
just
mean,
says
come on.
Nix
We're
1.
there. All right. All right.
It's developed by Genesis Terraforming. That's the company in game,
Okay.
which is a convenient name for the terraforming company. Also makes a lot of sense. Nix 1, finally a planet to land on. Broccoli Rob, how do you feel about that? Great. Cosmic Hobo, how do you feel about that?
How does a
Ruh-roh.
coreless planet keep its gravity?
Thank you.
Right.
What's going on here? What is this? Is this Godzilla meets King Kong movie?
Because a planet's core helps maintain its like gravitational pull, right? So if it doesn't have a core, it wouldn't have enough gravity to sustain life.
Yeah, and its magnetic field.
Yeah, well, hand in hand, but yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
I mean,
I thought that too.
yeah.
Soul?
What is the rationale behind it not having a core?
Was it mined out? Was that like
I
they
believe it was
mined it,
mined
they
out.
mined all the resources out of the core, which is a really like old sci-fi trope and kind of lame.
I'll give it to them.
Wait, what? They said they mined it out of the core?
I think I was saying
Broccoli
maybe
wrap.
I don't know.
No.
Broccoli Rob waking
That's
up.
crazy.
Yeah, I don't think I think they're.
Uh,
I mean, hold on. We need
I
to
was
do
in the I was in the
some
other room.
astrophysicist research here.
Well, Brian, this is I'll Duke, you look that up, and while we talk about number
All
2,
right.
Starkitect Mission Pack, implementing new sandbox missions across sprawling planetary locations,
Oh,
designed to
so
keep players planet-side for longer, with a focus on more localized objectives.
all right. Well, before we get there, so apparently, so a coreless planet does not mean that it's hollow. It just means that it does not have um, a distinct metal core.
Yeah, high
You
density
know,
core, right.
yeah. So it's like you're having a regular M&M instead of a peanut M&M.
Ah, thank you.
Oh,
Using the handy
Hey,
metaphor is perfect for
hey,
us Americans.
I know who's listening to this. Okay, so
Duke,
I
I have
think
a
that was the
question.
best way to explain it. Yeah, go ahead.
What color's the M&M?
Green.
Yes, of course.
Of course.
Yeah, yeah.
Sexiest.
The
So,
sexiest. I was think, yeah.
Starkitect,
You know me so
Starkitect
well,
missions
Volvo.
coming in.
Architect mission pack. Yep.
Sandbox missions. They call them sandbox missions. We'll see. Uh, I don't know anything about this. We'll see when they announce
Well,
it.
here's
Hard
the
to
question about
definitive.
that, right? So you remember what the idea behind Starkitect was, right?
That they
The
can like modularly make missions,
Right, and it was
right?
supposed to be like, they could use it to sort of, Jesus, procedurally generate, like they just be like, oh,
Yeah.
put this together, blah blah blah, a few parameters, yada yada yada. So I wonder if this is actually part of that Starkitect, or if it's just some new missions they thought up,
Yeah. I don't know.
because it doesn't
Th-
say. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. And what's a sandbox mission? Is
See,
Recco being like, go out there and scan the rocks? Is that a
that's what
sandbox
I'm wondering
mission?
about because it's
Yeah.
Mhm.
different than like how is it different from the what are those big places on
Distribution
Stanton?
centers?
Distribution center. Yeah, how are they how are they different than distribution centers?
I mean, I think they said that like a distribution center would just be another part of what Starkitect could build out. Like it, theoretically could put some of those down.
Mm-hmm.
In my mind, the sandbox mission, it's got to be, something sort of randomly generated. Like you can go there and the guy will be like, I lost my sheep. And then you gotta go find the sheep.
Well, I
I guess
think
I'm just
this
wondering.
question is going to be answered. I think if in a minute this question is going to be answered.
Okay.
So let's
Wow, it's
pin
coming
it.
out so soon.
No, let's pin it for a second, and when we get there, I'll tell you.
Pin it up.
Genesis Starkitect implementing
Genesis.
Starkitect. This is where Duke can go nuts. A new
Oh, okay.
procedural world-building system that automatically scatters sectors, clusters, and locations across planetary bodies while constructing locations from modular tiles, using Genesis data to identify suitable placement for game objects. Starkitect introduces a new workflow for populating planets and building large-scale locations across an expanding universe.
Sounds very cool.
Sounds very cool.
You skipped PlanetSec
I
V5.
realize this. I realize
Yeah.
this.
All right. We'll
So,
say it was intentional.
yeah, and I'm gonna drop down one more here. Starkitect POIs, implementing new ground locations owned by various factions, offering a variety of procedurally generated combinations of building compositions. These will support a wide variety of mission archetypes and gameplay loops. Broccoli Rob, has this enlightened your view here a little bit?
Maybe I need to see how they're different than distribution centers
I don't.
and other things like
Well,
that. Like, are they going to be? I guess I'll need to see how big they are. Like, if they're bigger than some of the pyro locations, um, and how much will need to be actually running around the same place, or are we flying off planet to go to an OM to fly to another location, or are we
Or
gonna fly
how
like
about
60
driving?
kilometers away? Yeah, or
What if
driving.
they're driving?
Driving?
Right? Like the guy's like,
What?
so
"Oh, I need you to find my sheep. Here, you can take my
They're scared of
STV or whatever."
spacecraft, so
I want to know how expansive planet side is.
Well, the CitizenCon video made it look really expansive. So that means it'll probably build out like 4 or 5 things, and then they'll abandon it like they did with the distribution centers.
'Cause I
those
want
stings.
I also want like stuff at like New Babbage. Like, I don't know what that could be beyond PvE. If anyone
well,
has
that's
any
not
bright
here.
ideas for it.
That's not here. If you look at these things we just read, Starchitect Mission Pack, the Starchitect Genesis. I was going to say Starchitect Architect. The Genesis Starchitect and the POIs. This is reputation gameplay sandbox that they're building. Each of these different POIs or locations, all these things are just all things they're saying we're putting in Starchitect, and then here's the content we're giving you with it, right? So what this is building out is building out all these random locations, whatever they are. I think they could include distribution centers, but to me, the more important thing is that they're owned by factions. Like finally. And there's
But we
missions
have,
attached with these there's missions attached with these. You see? These are now like borders that are being drawn across the game. These are territories that are being divided up.
but we have that in Pyro on the planets and moons. They own stuff.
Yeah. Not really. There's nothing associated with it. Like you go there, you drop off a box, whatever. But now you have a, what do you call it? An architectural, a scaffolding that they can actually build missions and have dynamic missions of locations that are like right next to each other. PvP missions. That's what I'm getting from this.
PvP? How are you getting PvP from this?
Because I'm with the faction that is at this location on the planet, and down a ways, a rival faction has taken that location. And maybe, these locations are producing things. That's
I
what
see
this
where you're
is.
going with this.
That's
I
what
could
this is.
see.
I think Jar Jar is like 6 years from now is what he's looking
Yeah,
at.
I think you're getting a little ahead of yourself, but I see where you're going with it. I do. I
This got me
see
pumped.
we have this. This would potentially create the bones for such a thing, for like faction warfare. And I'm sure that's what you're going for here. But I,
Well, not
I
just that, but trade and
Well,
commerce and
let me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say let me bring it back to something that I think will be pretty cool. I'm hoping with these, or like that we'll
I
get
think I'm right.
immediately. That'll instead of just like 6 years from now, something that I think will come with 411 is these POIs. I think they're gonna be, how like on Bloom we have like 20 POIs, let's say 20,
Okay. Yeah.
25
Yeah.
maybe. I
Yeah.
think with this one we're gonna get like, maybe this is hopium or copium, like a couple hundred of like small little guys. Some are big, some are tiny, some are little like failed settlements. Some's just like one building or a crash or something.
Yeah.
And those are
Totally.
not all going to be preloaded jumps to you. So you only get the jump if you have a mission there. So
Okay.
they'll be
Yeah.
like actual trade hubs and not a trade hub that a bunch of pirates are sitting at waiting for someone to show up to.
Maybe they are sitting at it, and maybe that's your faction, and then now you get a sandbox mission, as they call it, that develops because there are pirates hanging out in your faction space. So you get a call from your faction to help clear the pirates.
I
I
gotta
would dig
say,
that.
the term sandbox mission to me sounds like an oxymoron.
It does. It does.
They're
Yeah, what is
two
that, like a
separate things.
Hathor thing?
No,
Yeah.
these are missions that I think, what do you call it, emergent gameplay, but a little produced. You know what I
So
mean?
what would you compare it to? Because I'm thinking it's Hathor style, you know? Like a mission sitting there waiting for you to do, but you don't take a mission to go there. You just fly up and do a mission,
No, this is
so to
like
say.
different players or NPC events can activate the missions. You know what I'm saying? Like if pirates are hanging out at your base, at your faction that you're in good order with, when the pirates get there, then the mission will start for you to come to it. So now you're not seeking stuff out, stuff is seeking you out as the player.
So similar to more of an advanced version of the PvP bounties is someone gets a bounty
Yeah.
that triggers a mission. That's been our only like example for a while now.
Well, they have the
Is
tech. I think they have everything they need to do it, is what I'm saying. And when I see this, I see like this as the next real like big step forward. And I think the missions are going to follow suit with that. Maybe I'm too optimistic. Maybe I've, you know, smoked too much dope.
Too much copium.
How would
Too much-
they? So when like group of pirates go to a location
Yeah.
and they start attacking it, then you get a mission to go there and you fly there.
Yeah.
Are you, I could see a world where that's gamified a little bit, where it's like someone flies up, shoots once, and leaves, and then you go there and there's nothing there. Just kind of a way
Oh,
to
totally.
waste everyone's time.
Yeah. But they could also do PvE pirates, you know. But
Sure.
I'm just trying to connect what the sandbox missions are with the scaffolding that we know exists here, because a lot of this, the big first half of it, is all about the Starkitect stuff, and so you know when you add it with these next couple of things that we're going to talk about, I just feel like we have a huge big leap coming in terms of how the missions are designed and what kind of missions we're going to be seeing. Because right now everything's so static. You know, every mission is the same. You do the same. You get the same text. You go to the same place. It's the same caterpillar you board. Everyone's standing in the same spot. This right here is changing all that.
You know,
I
something
sure
that
hope so.
would be cool is having like a certain commodity uh, being bought at one of these locations, and then once it hits a certain amount that was sold there, um, like a timer starts, and anywhere between like 16 to 32 hours later, like Chala's Beach slash Ashland style thing pops up. It's like hard to anticipate and hard to know, kind of just like random gold rushes everywhere.
Yep.
The
Yep.
dev who
And
made that mission loop talked about doing that or trying to figure out how to do that.
Yeah. Just so keep it from being gamed too much. Like, so it's not like once you get exactly over that number, then immediately everything's super valuable, but have it be a little bit of delay so people can't abuse it necessarily.
Duke, can you read Genesis Planet Tech V5?
I can. Yeah, I can do that. Implementing Planet Tech V5, a complete rework of how planets are built, populated, and rendered, introducing emergent biomes driven by realistic physical properties and scattering planets and rocks according to their natural behavior. By the way, CIG periods are not scary. You can use them sometimes.
God,
Reworking
I know,
terrain,
right?
shading across materials like sand, dirt, rock, and snow, and moving generation and spawning to the GPU to support denser environments with improved rendering performance.
That
Whoa.
last part could have been like a whole separate sentence.
A lot, I
Yeah.
mean, that there's, wait, was this just one sentence?
I believe it was
No, it was
No,
two.
wait,
It's two.
one,
one.
It's two.
two. It was two. It could have been probably four. Four would have been
Maybe it was
acceptable.
three. Three would have been fine. But yeah.
But everything's moving to GPU. So I hope you already upgraded your GPU, everybody. Soul, you got a new
Or
GPU?
else you're screwed.
This Black Friday, it's my plan.
I have some GPU.
He's got some GPU. There you go.
I have
All
some
right, so we're all.
5070 GPU.
Hey, me
Ooh.
too. Good job.
Yep.
Yep. Dude, I went from the 2070 to the 5070. Huge.
Yeah. I went from the 3070 to the 5070, and it's huge as long as I play something other than Star Citizen.
Well, hopefully the planets will render in much smoother and faster and better, and our mountains will look cooler. And if you've
Yeah.
seen the pictures of the Planet Tech, if whatever they showed off at CitizenCon is true, this is going to be like a really,
It
really
it sounds
well
really
cooked.
good. I mean, it sounds like we will get more interesting and realistic planets.
Yeah,
Because
Yeah.
even
terrain.
something like I don't know, even some of the barren planets we have, like there's just not enough diversity in the geology in the rocks and
Yeah.
like there is, but like not. It's just never in the right places, and it's spaced out sort of mechanically, as opposed to anything that actually looks like natural formations. So it'll be interesting to see.
You know what
You know,
this doesn't
something.
mention?
What
Sorry. You know
ground
what this
sucking?
no, size. I thought they'd make the planets a little bigger.
It's all about size with you, isn't it?
It is. Broccoli Rob?
One thing I'm pretty excited for that I think this is going to lead to is like certain areas, certain mountain ranges that are going to spawn certain materials are
Mhm.
just going to become absolute war zones all the time
Would be awesome.
because
Hopefully.
people are going to know they're going to consistently be able to fly to this particular mountain range because it consistently spawns like quantanium or something like that because it's not random anymore. It's going to spawn based off of like parameters that they gave.
Yep. And I'm
Um,
worried about there being enough. With the ground sucking, I can see how like you could just they could have an infinite pool there. But in terms of like the physical rocks, because if you keep going back to the same spot and you see like the rock just respawned, I don't know if that's what I want. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, hopefully that's what you get because otherwise that planet's going to be stripped clean in like the
Barren.
first week.
Yep. Might happen. Genesis Population Manager. Implementing the
Mhm.
Population Manager tech. Its primary goal is to load balance the server population and create inhabitants appropriate to their local environment while enabling more complex interactions between agents focused on a dynamic context. I love that word. Dynamic. Dynamic's a good word. It's a good word to use. It's a good word to hear. Duke Leto, what do we think?
I think it sounds pretty cool. I mean, it sound like the rest of this. It sounds cool. Sounds
Sounds
very
cool.
promising. It'd be nice to come down to, some of these points of interest, these cities and outposts and stuff that are being populated by Starkitect, and find an appropriate number of NPCs doing things that they should be and looking how you would expect them, as
Yep.
opposed to like one or two guard type guys walking around a, an outpost that's like filled with agricultural stuff and greenhouses, and yet you never see a single person working in the greenhouse. There's
Yeah.
just guys with guns. It's like I'm sorry, who's growing all these flowers? Is it Jimmy over there with the the P8? Because I don't know.
And why are you guarding the flowers?
Why are you guarding them? Who's
Yeah.
here to steal the flowers that you need to wear full armor? And yeah,
And how'd you get here? There's no spaceship. Someone drop
yeah.
you off?
He drops him off. He's an idiot. They're like, "Here, go look at the flowers."
You don't have a car? Yeah. Well, hopefully this will, change all that. Anyone else have anything to add about the general population?
No, I'm
Sparse one.
excited about the character customization coming up, though.
Here we
We're
go.
not.
Here
We're
we
not there
go.
yet. We're not there yet.
I know.
Well,
I'm just excited
We're,
about
we're
it.
getting there. We're getting there. We already did Starkitect POIs.
heavy
Heavy
combat
combat
armor.
armor. Yeah.
Heavy combat armor. We talked a little bit about this at the front. So
Hmm.
We got that. We're good.
I guess
So
next thing to talk
now the
about.
meat and potatoes, the thing everyone's talking about, the thing that every influencer will be shilling for the next month probably. Character customization update. Browse. Implementing 3 new eyebrow styles and updating 6 existing options to bring them up to the current visual quality standard.
In a
Stole.
So
in a game where 95% of the people are running around with their helmets on all the time. This is the one that I really this is why I spend my subscription money right here. This is the
Yeah.
one.
You want
So
to know that underneath that helmet that's never going to come off, there are great big bushy eyebrows where each
Oh,
hair has been individually modeled
but
and
I
will
have a
accurately,
surprise. I wear sunglasses under my helmet.
oh, well, under that helmet, under those sunglasses. This is just so CIG, as you understand, they don't forget about the 5%. CIG is here to service any smallage percentage of player.
This will be the feature that dethrones Grand Theft Auto 6.
There it
This will
is.
be it. We're gonna get all
Eyebrows,
the rest.
baby.
Once
The
this
eyebrow
hurdle is,
audience is ours.
once they mount this hurdle, Squadron
It's
42 is next on the horizon.
Yep, they needed this to release Squadron 42. Eyebrow attack. Face
Yep.
brow.
Space brows.
Star
Right.
brow.
Yeah.
Do your
Star
eyebrows
brows.
float in space?
Perfect.
Star brow.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Next one. Look, the next two. There's a new LMG and there's a new pistol. A
Yay.
plasma pistol and a medium range LMG. Also plasma. 2 plasma weapons. Pretty cool. And
Creates
Wicklow.
hazardous impact zones. I mean, that sounds kind of cool.
Okay, that area denial pistol is.
Yeah.
I have to see what they mean by that.
Right?
Like, the grenade makes sense. Like, we know how grenades work. It makes a big kind of fireworks show and melty Bernie. But
Mhm.
how does a pistol do that?
Maybe it leaves radiation behind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, hobo.
Oh,
Duh.
okay.
I didn't
Sure.
mean it that
Yeah.
way.
I'm hoping
All
it's
right.
just like I don't know, like a 6-shooter flare gun type thing where it just has like smaller bits of the or like smaller versions of the plasma grenade.
Yeah.
Well, it's called the Helion pistol. So I expect, yeah, little plasma boobs that shoot out and radiate
Little
something. Or,
hellions running around.
Hellion.
Yeah.
It'll be
Helion.
Hellion?
it'll
Two
be
L's.
Hellion.
Hellion.
Yeah.
There's
Like a
two
little,
L's.
like a
What's
rowdy little,
what's that
little
mean?
person.
Helion.
Helion.
Ah, Leon.
Oh.
Yeah, I get it now.
It could be Latin American and be hey young.
Helion.
New Wicklow ship offering,
Yeah.
the Tiburon. Tiburon.
Oh,
You got it right
gosh.
the
At
first time.
Wicklow.
Tiburon.
Isn't that a
It's
Volkswagen?
Tiburon.
Isn't there a
They need to do
Volkswagen?
these
Tiburon?
phonetically.
All right. So there it is, folks. The roadmap roundup. Roadmap roundup.
Oh, the
I forget
Volkswagen
the song already.
Tiguan.
That's a different theme song.
Here's where
What?
we have the segment of the show where we talk about the things we lost for this roadmap roundup.
Oh God, what?
And
Are you
put up the
keeping
in
track of that?
memoriam,
Don't keep track of that.
in memoriam black
Why?
and white background, please.
What'd we lose?
Okay, hold on. I got one.
Some rain.
Wait,
Maybe a
you
rain
actually have
plane.
one?
You give me a second. Well, you keep talking. Don't be silent.
Okay.
Don't wait for me.
Well, all right.
Everybody hurts
Well, do we want another copyright
Oh, now you're
strike?
going to get a copyright
sometimes.
strike. That was
Yeah.
too
Well, we
close.
already got one.
Oh, yeah, we're at it. That's fine.
Yeah. But yeah, there were at least two things that were lost. One of them was officially on the roadmap, and then the other one was just like they said it was going to be there, but I don't think it ever officially made it. So it's like, we'll call it a half one. But the
Oh, I
one,
thought you were talking about things we lost in game this week.
no, God no, we'd be here all night. But so from roadmap, the roadmap originally had the big thing for this patch we were all looking forward to, that I've been trying to stall in time for Jar Jar to. No, okay,
Yep.
Starware. Starware
Mm,
was originally slated to be
it
in
was.
4.11.
So
That's because they're
bad.
gonna shadow drop it in 4.10.
Ah,
Duke, shut the fuck
yeah,
up.
that would be a great idea. We've had no problems with inventory or equipping things ever before. That's never happened. Nope.
Yep. That's
I
what they're
actually
doing.
That
had
was
something that was going to work its way into the main question tonight about that.
oh
What's
Well,
that?
FPS scanning, actual like starware, armor mattering, then the LMG or the super heavy armor stops being OP.
yeah. Once we get more options than just point and shoot as our only FPS activity.
Which we thought we were getting, but we're
Yeah.
not.
And the second thing, which was not a really huge one, but really should have been included earlier, was it was like weapon racks like proper weapon racks and suit racks.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yep.
mean the
You're
suit,
right.
like the suit locker?
Suit
Hobo's right.
lockers, yes. Suit
Yeah, suit
lockers,
lockers.
and like I think the weapon racks are supposed to be included too in a different way, but suit lockers were the big one. Like that was
Yeah,
supposed to be in 4.11 originally because it should have been included when they started changing up the G-force stuff with ships.
yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Yep.
What
I
That's when
love
you
wearing
do
my
it.
flight suit, but then you get out and you're like, well, guess I'll
you
die.
get shot once in the foot and you die.
Yeah,
So that's what was
Yeah.
lost this for
wow.
this update. Maybe it'll
We
come back. Like it's not
No, it doesn't.
unusual.
Thanks for the
No, it
downer,
is.
Hobo.
Yeah, it never comes back. The suit
Jar
lockers is
Jar
actually, I
was.
know that's the one that hurts Duke the most.
It is. I have been talking about that one for a while.
I know. It would be a big game changer, but and it's weird that we have the super heavy armor coming too. Without that, you'd think that would have had like, how do you get into to that super heavy armor? Do you crawl in the back? You just put it on
The
like
back.
anything else.
I think you should crawl in.
You
That'd be cool.
get into it. Remember
Do
correctly.
Oh
you walk into it? What if I have a
yeah,
backpack
it's got to
on? Can
be
I still go in there?
undersuit. You have to be in an undersuit only, no helmet.
Okay. Oof.
I did
So
look
you,
up power armor. You were talking
yeah,
about like when it first came out.
yeah.
There are conflicting reports on what is considered power armor, but the first sort of reference to a suit of armor that had servos and engines in it was either in 1932 or 1937. I thought it was
Woo.
going to be Heinlein's Starship Troopers in
Yep.
'59, but that popularized it.
Wasn't it
But the
55?
50s,
Yeah, 50s. That
mid to
shocked
late
me when I like
50s.
saw the date on that when I finished
I
reading
know,
it.
right?
Holy shit. He invented
Uh,
the mecha genre.
yeah. So it's been
Wait,
around
what's
for
the
a
other one?
while.
Wait, so what's the other one? You had the
Uh,
Super Troopers, and what's the second one?
the
You know what I mean.
Starship Troopers.
The one with the
Right, we
butts.
get
The affair of the brains in 1932. Uh, the author introduced spacesuits with small generators and heavy plating.
Okay.
And then in 47 was Children of the Lens, which detailed heavy military suits requiring massive internal motors.
Children of the Lens. And what was the other one?
Yeah. The affair of the brains.
The affair. Dude, what a better time to be alive.
As a lens. I
Writers,
thought of the
Can't
lens
think of a
I
few.
series.
love that. I love that pulp stuff. Yeah, I mean, I guess now may be better, but who knows? We could. Well, if you type the affair of the brains, you just get pictures of Einstein. So we're gonna skip that. All
Well,
right.
that's better than I was expecting.
Any other in memoriams, Hobo? Now that I got the image up.
I believe those were the only two things that come to mind for what was in 4.11. I mean, we could keep going with what things we've lost this patch. And speaking of losing things, there's
Yeah.
been talk, and by talk I mean minor leaks, about having cargo added to the LTP. Apparently, in some of the data mines, it's been removed, it's been added as a feature. They've gone back and forth with it. And by cargo, we're talking about like titanium and iron, those materials, those mats.
I hope so. I just bought a shitload of Stellaron that I'm
Yeah.
bringing back to Levski right now.
Oh,
No
so
pirates.
Spoilers, Jenny. Yeah,
so
yeah.
you
Any
won't
screen
you won't lose
snipers.
it. Is that what I read about you not losing it between patches?
It's very unclear because it's only been like one sentence. It's been like cargo added to LTP, cargo
Yeah.
removed from LTP. It's like, go on about this, please. Like, is it cargo as in mined? Is it all the mine materials? Is it including like the mission stuff you get that contract bound? Because that's going to actually be a pain in the ass. Because that stuff gets stuck in cargo all the time, like in your inventory. That cargo gets stuck in your inventory all the time. You actually want that stuff gone, but is
Yeah.
it like what are we talking about here?
Well, they don't know. They don't know, so they can't tell you.
Huh.
You know,
Yeah.
if they knew, they'd be able to tell you, but they don't know.
True.
So they're just gonna keep quiet about it, which is smart. But if this show tonight has done anything for anybody, I hope it has given you hope. Isn't that nice?
Yeah,
I
it
hope you
is
feel
nice.
like you're getting more than you've lost, maybe. I do.
Hmm.
I feel very optimistic about this. I think this is another one of those server meshing things to me.
I felt good until Hobo ruined it, and now I just want my
Yeah.
streetwalker back.
Yeah.
I'm
Well, I didn't want.
sorry.
I don't want to end the show in memoriam, but we might have to. We could also talk about Lamp, how no one has Lamp, and we could talk about how they ruined the Zeus. If you want to bring it down a peg.
How'd
How'd
they
they
Anyone
ruin
else
ruin
it?
get
your
good with Zeus?
What's wrong
What
with the
happened with
Zeus?
Zeus? Yeah, what happened?
When the Zeus first came out, and for a long time after, it flew so great. It was a
Talking
little
ES or CL?
yes. It was a little zippy. Yeah, it was good. You could turn, you could do some bounty hunting in it, you know. But now, dude, you can't roll, you can't pitch, you can't yaw, not fast enough to do anything, and it slides. We don't have power sliding yet in game, but the ships do. You know what I'm talking about? When you're turning left and then it like keeps going for a little bit afterward. It's sliding all over the place. It's hard to slow down. I feel like it's a medium ship and it's not particularly strong in any way. It's just kind of like a decent all-rounder. I feel like it should fly a little bit better, especially given its size. It shouldn't. It feels like I'm flying a Star Lancer. It feels like a big old bus, and it shouldn't feel that way. It's a little Dorito. So give me my
Well, as you
Doritos,
know,
TIG.
CIG watches our show, so I'm sure they will get on buffing your precious Zeus
We'll make
Yeah,
some
soon.
thanks.
adjustments.
You know what the
You hear
I got
kicker
a
that,
is?
good
CIG?
I got a good ship for you.
A good ship for me?
Yeah.
Lay it on
Okay.
me.
Prowler utility.
Yeah, I do
I
like the Prolly utility. I will be
yeah, it's
buying
pretty
that.
neat.
It has a
It is
purple
pretty
paint,
neat.
I believe, as well.
Oh, dude. Tav would be proud if Tav were here. Probably utility is pretty cool. Does it have it has a pooper on it? And a bed? Can I log
What
out in it?
no, you cannot.
Yeah, I need a ship I can log out in. I can't be flying
It's
around in
more of
fighters and
a
everything.
it's more of a jump there, like jump to a station, do your thing, hang out at the station.
Yeah, but I log out in bed often. I try to log out in bed as much as I can, like in space. I'll end the game in the middle of space. That way, when I log back on, I can just start playing. I don't have to do the whole, elevator jazz.
I did that a lot with my Perseus when it tried to force me to dock all the time. It was just easier to log out in bed.
Yep. Don't underestimate that. I think everyone should have a bed ship. I'm in my prospector a lot now, and I'm always bed logging.
Yeah,
It's actually
Bedlog
the
is the way
best
to
game
go.
loop, dude. If you wake up in mine, you wake up, have some coffee in mine. I haven't been doing that too much, but I've been doing it like once a week, and I'm trying to keep my prospector out there. And when I do, I pop in the game. It's easy peasy. So, okay. All right, we are winding down here on the show, here on Open Comms Radio. It's been a good week in terms of news, a steady stream of information. You guys here? First of all, I have a question for Soul. Soul, you're still with us, right, buddy?
I am here.
So you've been playing the game now. You came back to the game recently, right?
Yes, around 3.8.
Okay. Yeah. So you're pretty recent in the game, but you've been back in it now for almost a year, I'd say. Maybe.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, okay. You've been feeling this year. Now the year before this year was the year of stability. Question number one. How playable is Star Citizen?
I think it depends on your play loop. I like to do salvaging quite a bit. So for me, it's very playable. I stay away from stations. I bed log a lot. And I am in Nix. So um, it's fairly playable. I still run into bugs that I just throw up my hands end up having to claim my ship over again. But I still play. I play 3 or 4 times a week.
Oh, okay. There you go. Good place to end it. Anyone have anything they want to add before we do our roundup here? Anybody see the eclipse?
No, couldn't see it from the East Coast, really.
No, you couldn't really see it from the U.S. much at all.
Did anybody see the meteor shower?
Didn't know there was one, but it's been so cloudy lately.
My wife is telling me there's some meteors tonight.
Well, isn't it
It's-
cloudy out tonight? It's cloudy.
I don't know. We're gonna go outside and look anyway.
You know, there's a huge meteor shower tonight, though. The peak of the Pleiades meteor shower is
That's what I'm
tonight.
saying. That's what we're
Oh.
gonna go look at.
I'm sorry. Wasn't paying attention.
Well, this is how we end the show, Duke. How do we end the show?
Well, we go in reverse order and we ask everyone a little question. So the last to join us tonight, I believe, was Broccoli Rob, right?
Broccoli Rob?
I think so.
Broccoli Rob. Do you have anything you'd like to say to Chris Roberts, CIG, or the people on the internet?
Yeah, I would love to see social tools in game. I think that would help us out a lot.
Oh my
Especially
god,
'cause I'm
that's
doing
not
all
even
this
This guy with the social,
buying and selling. I'm wheeling and dealing out here, and I got to use another website.
No, you're
killing me.
right. That should things we lost. Where the fuck isn't that supposed to be now? Social tools?
As far as I'm
Define-
concerned, yeah.
Yeah, well,
How long they been working on that, dude? In memoriam.
about a month.
All right. Duke, who's
That's
next?
all. I'd like to not have to use a third party to do all this.
Hobo, anything you would like to say to Chris Roberts, CIG, or the people on the internet?
I would like the new planets to not make me explode when driving a car or a motorbike or hover bike, whatever. Any of the ground vehicles. Like, can I just drive them on the ground, please? Can I do that on a planet now? Is that going to be possible with Planet V5?
No. Because the problem wasn't the planets.
No, the problem
problem-
was the planets because there were rocks everywhere. Like pointless
Yeah,
rocks
okay,
everywhere on
but
every planet.
a tank should be able to climb over those. The tanks aren't made well.
And it
like the
can, but then
ground
it goes into
vehicles.
orbit.
Yeah, okay.
If the rocks weren't there,
I
it
mean-
wouldn't go into orbit.
No,
See?
it doesn't matter. It doesn't
See how
matter
that logic
because
works?
no, we also have hover bikes and hover vehicles, and those also suck. Those also fly into orbit all the time. It's nothing to do with the terrain. It's all about whatever mechanics they, don't have.
I will
for
be
vehicles.
doxing yourself on stream
Why?
because you have your eBay order up.
Screenshot.
Good thing that wasn't anything more embarrassing.
Fuck, dude. You didn't tell me earlier? Yeah, that's my hard drive. I bought a 10 terabyte. Oh, fuck, Jack. Well, this
Yeah,
is
you
not
told
there.
us.
I
Love
bought
it.
a 10 terabyte, and it was good. It's supposed to come tomorrow, and now it says it's coming Tuesday.
Mm.
I just got
and
that
it'll be
info.
missing a terabyte when it arrives.
Oh my god! All
Every
right,
day they'll just chop off a terabyte.
but the hover quads suck too.
Oh
So.
yeah, they still suck, and I still won't ride them even probably on the new planet. But I would hope that anything with wheels no longer has random shit on the ground to just bump into and explode with. Should help at least a little bit.
Yeah.
Sol Deo Gloria. Anything you want to say to Chris Roberts, CIG, or the people on the internet?
Yes, to Mr. Roberts. It's your show. We're out of time, so wrap it up.
Ooh.
Whoa!
That's topical. I like it.
What, boy? Wow.
That's brave.
Well, Duke, we did it.
Brave. We did it. Just us,
You and
you
me.
and I.
You
Jar
and me.
Jar
No
and
help.
Duke.
Just
Duke
the
and
two of
Jar Jar.
us.
Two of us
Together.
together. 1,000 years. Over
1,000
and over.
years.
No hobo.
No,
No.
Rob.
I'm not here.
No
No
soul.
soul. Just us.
Just Duke and Jar Jar. Flying through the galaxy.
Having adventures. Doing Sometimes illegal substances.
But nothing's legal in space, Duke. Play us out, buddy.
All right. Ba-doop boop. Boop, ba-doop boop, boop, ba-doop boop, boop, ba-doop boop, 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 boop. What the hell? What was that? What's going on? Whoa.
He swallowed his mic.
He's gone. Well,
The hell was
I,
that?
Show us.
I
The
think
show must go on. Keep
I
going.
think Jar Jar was just assaulted in his home, but